Hey, John, thanks a lot. And what we're going to be doing here this week and every week for the season on Mondays is taking a look at the early waiver wire and a couple guys that you might want to add. Now, let's start with Tampa Bay and Austin Seferian-Jenkins. He's a rookie quarterback's best friend, a pass-catching tight end. Now, he's battled injuries the last couple seasons, but if you look at his game last week when he was healthy, 5 catches, 110 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Keep in mind, though, Mike Evans wasn't on the field for the Bucs, so when Evans does come back, Winston's going to be looking his way a lot, too. That being said, though, Seferian-Jenkins is available in 42% of the leagues out there. Another tight end I like is Jordan Reed for the Washington Redskins. Now, he's very athletic and has some injury problems, too, but when he is healthy and when Kirk Cousins is the QB for the Washington Redskins, I really like Reed's production. 7 catches, 63 yards, and a touchdown. He's available in 45% of the leagues. Now, the next player, this is my favorite ad for the week. He's available in 90% of the leagues right now, and that's Donte Moncrief, the wide receiver for the Indianapolis Colts. When you look at the Colts wide receivers, you've got T.Y. Hilton, Andre Johnson, and Moncrief. Now, Hilton's hurt, and Johnson's new to the team, not quite on the same page yet with Andrew Luck. That tells me that Moncrief's going to see plenty of targets. And in week 1, 6 catches, 46 yards, and a touchdown proves that. Another guy you might want to look at is David Johnson. And you might be asking yourself, why add a running back who didn't get a single carry this week? Well, he's more of a pick and stash type of player. If you look at the running back situation for the Arizona Cardinals, Andre Ellington, their starter, got hurt last week. Chris Johnson's their backup, but he's been ineffective the last few years. I really like David Thompson as an explosive rookie running back. If you look at the only play he had 1 catch for 55 yards, and he pretty much blew past the entire New Orleans Saints defense on that play. Now, one more player I want to talk about is Nate Washington. I've seen a lot of talk out there about people looking to add him after his huge week in week 1, where he had 6 catches and 105 yards. The reason why I'm not so sure yet on Nate Washington, all that production came from when Brian Hoyer was the quarterback for the Texans. Now, the Texans benched Hoyer towards the end of the game and came in with Ryan Mallett. When Mallett was in the game, there wasn't a single catch made by Nate Washington. So I'd wait on a formal announcement from the Texans as who's going to be their quarterback. And that's all I've got this week. Let's go back to Laura and John, and I hope you won't need any of these guys because your team did great.
Well, actually, Matt, you and I were talking about before the show, I'm about to lose this week in fantasy football because all my players are done playing for the week, except the team that I'm playing has someone's still playing on their roster is playing in the Monday night game tonight.
Carlos Hyde.
Carlos Hyde, that's right.
Yes.
We did talk about Carlos Hyde. So I'm winning by 4 points. He's guaranteed to get 4 points unless he gets injured on the first play.
Starting running backs, if they don't get 4 points, there was definitely a problem.
Yeah, so.